Hey, screenwriters. Welcome to the first of what I hope is going to be many screenwriting quick tips. And in today's episode, I want to talk to you about how to quickly and easily generate ideas for your films. The one thing I think every screenwriter struggles with is idea generation. I know I do. And so anything that I can do to make my life easier when it comes to idea generation, I usually try. One of the things that I found really helpful is actually surrounding myself with reference books. I have a lot of books on screenwriting, I have a lot of books on filmmaking, I have a lot of fiction books, but I also have a lot of nonfiction books. I have a lot of reference material around me because I find that diving into a subject matter or diving into a book that is designed to educate me, is designed to help me explore my horizons, always helps me generate better ideas. And there's a certain class of books that I love buying anytime I go to a used bookstore. And that's books that cover a subject matter very specifically in a sort of a dictionary format. And my absolute favorite dictionary style book is the Dictionary of Superstitions. Reference books like these are really handy to have around when you're stuck on an idea because you can literally turn to any page and come up with something neat. This particular book is about superstitions, and it actually goes through different objects, different scenarios, and how they are often interpreted by superstitious minds. So if you're writing a horror novel, for example, or if you want to develop a character with a unique quirk, a book like this is great to build depth in. If you're trying to come up with an idea for a movie, a book like this can be invaluable in terms of helping you find a new avenue of the human psyche to explore, a new story to tell that hasn't been told before. Generating ideas can be very difficult for writers because we tend to, I think, regurgitate the ideas we came up with before. One of the things I love about books like this is that it helps you come up with completely new ideas because it helps you see the world in a very different way. It actually educates you on things that you would never have known. The reason why I love this book so much is that it deals with sort of the dark side of human psyche with superstition, which is something that I'm not that familiar with, to be honest with you. I didn't grow up in a particularly superstitious household. So this kind of book really unlocks ideas for me because it helps me see the world in a different light. It helps me see how someone who may be plagued with superstition or someone who has a lot of phobia in their life would see the world. So I've actually generated a lot of really neat ideas for shorts based on this book. And I'm sure you can come up with a whole whackload of ideas for features, for television series, for short films, even for novels. In particular, I think books like this are very handy to help you develop depth in character. So if you have a character that you've been struggling with, you've been trying to add that third dimension to, a book like this can help you give them a superstition or give them a paranoia about the world that can help you really create a character that will be unforgettable, really create a character that is dynamic and that lives off of the page. These kinds of books are invaluable to writing, and so that's today's quick tip of the day. If you want to generate ideas, get a book such as the Dictionary of Superstition to help you generate them. So that's it. That's my video, my first screenwriting quick tip. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions in terms of how you generate ideas, drop them in the box below. Happy writing.